Now, Children's Day is on Sunday, and that means I get to do something we don't usually do at CNBC Africa. I've got Timothy Paul, a 10-year-old in Primary 5, here with me, and he's going to tell me what his dreams, or what he dreams of for the future. Thank you so much for joining us on the show, Timothy. It's really an honor to have you on the show today.
Well, thank you for having me on the show today, and I'm really glad to be here.
Fantastic. Now, Timothy, you are 10.
Yes.
In Primary
5.
5, not
Yes.
Primary 6, Primary 5.
Yes.
So that's, we're looking forward to common entrance next year?
Yes.
Okay. So how prepared are you for this? Are you eager to leave primary school?
Well, it will be sad to leave them all behind, but it's for a good reason.
Interesting. So how are you enjoying primary school, really? To talk to me. I mean, your friends, your interests, what is it like?
Primary school, it's a fun place to be because you always have a friend, your teachers, everybody's there to comfort you. Hard times and good times.
Interesting. Now, we have Children's Day coming up on Sunday, which is a weekend. But then I hear there's going to be a public holiday on Monday as well. I'm not sure about that. But what do you think about Children's Day taking place? You don't get to go to school, but your parents go to work. Would you like a situation where we have both parents and children at home?
Yeah, that would be fun.
I'm telling you, because I really don't get the idea where our parents should be. I mean, I should be at work on Children's Day, you know. I should be home.
Kids will be sad, no parents, no going out.
Right, right. Well, what do you look forward to on Children's Day, though? Or what do you hope will happen on Children's Day?
Hope that there will be, like, free places, going out to the park, movies, ice cream, pizza. Yeah.
When you're talking about going out to the park and all that, I'm sure you're very, aware of the Dapchi story to begin with. And I hear there are calls from the Senate right now to ensure the presidency intensifies efforts to release Leah.
Yes.
She's the only one left behind. I mean, how does that make you feel when you hear such stories about young people just like you in school who are abducted by gunmen?
Just makes me feel sad because they deserve to get an opportunity like we do, but people are depriving them of it. That isn't how it's meant to be. Everyone has their own turn to get it. I was reading a book today, and it says that fear has to be overcome. Those people are afraid because they don't have what they need. So that's why they're abducting people to get what they need. And I think that isn't fair.
Now, what if what they need isn't good for humanity? Should we still give it to them? Because from what I hear, they just want to form some kind of caliphate where they can operate and carry out, whatever it is they want to do. Do you think the government should allow them have what they want?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. So what do you think the government should do to protect these kids?
Well, in my opinion, I think the government should...
Should they stop going to school?
No, I don't think so, because that would deprive them of their education
as well. It's pretty tricky, isn't it?
Yes.
Well, then tell us about you and your interest, though. You're in school, you're secure. Your school is here in Lagos, isn't it?
Yes.
You're secure as well. Talk us through your interest. I hear you love playing football. You love to read a lot as well.
Yes.
And then you also look into architecture. You are in Primary 5 to begin with. So I'm wondering where the whole architecture thing is coming from. Where's that coming from?
Well, one of my sisters also wants to become an architect.
Okay.
So it would be good to have 2 architects in the family.
So what happens if you get to secondary school and then you pick up another interest? Do you think it will change?
I think so.
You think your interest will change?
Yes.
Okay. So what's the plan B if architecture doesn't work?
Well, if architecture doesn't work out, then plan B will be maybe football.
Football?
Yeah.
Okay. Not bad. But then I see you have some drawings here.
Yes.
Let me see what those drawings are about.
Well, these are some of my drawings.
Fantastic.
Which I'm
going to hold that one up. That looks like one of the buildings you find on like in Eco Atlantic right now.
Yes.
Right? Is that what it's about?
Yes.
I got that one right. So you did this yourself?
Yes.
That's fantastic. He did this. This is really, really fantastic. Nice. How long did it take you to sketch this?
Like an hour.
An hour? That's really good. That's really beautiful. There's something else you have on that paper as well.
Yes, well, this is from technical drawing.
I see. Okay, so this really looks very technical to start with. Now, technical drawing, I know I did that somewhere between my JSS 1, that's in secondary school, to JSS 3. Now, you are in Primary 5, I repeat. What is this about? I mean, why are you even doing this in the first place? You should be drawing comic characters or something, I don't know. But what's this about?
One of my sisters, well, some of my sisters are in secondary school, and most of the times whenever I'm bored, I just pick up some of their books and start drawing with them. Start with. Well, it started like last year when I just started my primary 4. I really started to like it because it was what I liked.
So can you tell me what's in that drawing?
Well, here we have construction of angles, enlargement and decreasement of plane figures, construction of an octagon, and the proof of Pythagoras theorem here.
You want to talk me through this? What's this really about?
Well, this shows the Pythagoras theorem is true because the Pythagoras theorem says that a squared plus b squared will give you c squared. So now a squared here is 3, while b squared here is 4. So we say 3 squared plus 4 squared will give you 9 plus 16, which gives you 5 squared, which is 25. 9 plus 16 gives you 25, which proves the Pythagoras theorem is true. That's what I have to say. That's
what it's about. Yes. I will just close that very well and keep it there. He's really smart with the drawings and the numbers. I really did run away from that, so I will not ask you further questions on what really played out on that paper, but it looks neat. It looks very well put together, I must say, Timothy. So I'm wishing you all the best on Children's Day.
Thank you.
And I hope you have fun with your parents on Sunday. And Monday as well.
Yeah.
If it's going to be... No, they're going to be at work on Monday, isn't it? Yeah. I know, I feel you. But it's good having you on the show.
Thank you.
All right, so something you want to say, a final statement you want to say just before you leave the studio?
Okay, so I want to say thank you for having me and wish you a happy Children's Day.
Thank you very much, love. Thank you so much for coming on the show. Timothy Paul there, student at Home Science International School. And it's a wrap on Power Lunch West Africa.